Welcome to Two Poor Artists, where we're poor at celebrating Mother's Day, but mostly we're poor at making art. I'm Isaac.
My name is Benj, and today we have my mom. And today is extra special because last year we had Isaac's mom, but you didn't get to see us that time.
That's true. So this is worse.
Yeah.
I think
this is like a face reveal of my mom.
Yeah, that's what everyone was hoping for. So that's what we're doing. So today we're actually at the mall because
because we were kicked out of the studio.
Yeah, we were, and we were kicked out of the studio by another mom and her baby. And we just said, you know what? Where better to celebrate Mother's Day than the mall?
Yep.
Isn't that right?
Sounds good to me.
Yep. So we're going to be here at the mall today. I'd like to point out that we are wearing not our normal artist attire.
Because we went to church for Mother's Day wearing our church clothes.
Yeah, and our church clothes that are black and white were in the wash. Probably. So color it is. And that's what moms unfortunately like.
Moms seem to like colors. So.
Speaking of colorful, you like colors? What's your favorite color?
Pink and purple.
Pink and purple. Well, today we have black and white, but we are going to try to draw something that is normally colorful, and that's Pokemon. Well, it's flowers.
Because when we asked my mom what she likes to draw, it was the same answer that Isaac's mom gave, which was flowers.
Apparently moms really do like flowers.
But we're like, let's do something different. So we're going to draw our favorite flowers as a Pokemon. So that's
different.
Yep.
And it's wonderful.
It's not just a flower. We're actually drawing as a Pokemon, but it's based on our favorite flowers.
I think we've explained it more than enough. So
why don't you? I'll start. I'll do it this way. Or do I normally forget how I do it on these sheets? No, yes, okay.
You draw.
I don't draw on the backs.
You just draw a picture.
Yeah. I don't draw on the backs of the paper. That's what I was looking at. Okay. I will start. So my favorite flower, I'm saying, is the bird of paradise, because I was just asked what my favorite flower was, and had to think of one.
Nothing wrong with that.
One thing I like about the bird of paradise is that there's two ways to look at it, and both of them are like a bird. Like, one of them is that like the beak is opened and it has like frills. The other way is it looks like a bird poaching on the flower.
It's true.
So there's two ways.
Yeah, it's a very Pokemon-esque flower.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were so detailed in your knowledge of the bird of paradise. Well, you probably saw them on your mission trip, right?
Oh yeah, Costa Rica.
Yeah, did they have them there?
Yeah. They also they're one of those common flowers that you see in like whenever people are trying to show off cool flowers.
It's also probably the coolest named flower.
Yeah.
Because it's named after an animal.
Right. And animals are cool.
And flowers are cool to moms. Right?
That's right.
That's right.
So, I mean, the thing is, it's already so much like a Pokemon. Like, there's already, fairy Pokemon that are, holding flowers. This is just, it's kind of like a bird.
This is what the Pokemon company struggles with every new generation, is how they're going to just make a flower that people already know a Pokemon.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what the camera is showing, so I'm part way through. I'll just show it to the camera. That way, people don't get bored watching us.
I'm gonna get bored watching us.
Well, if they can't see what I'm doing, that might be real easy.
I think the people at home might be more disturbed by the fact that the artist general is wearing a colorful shirt.
Yeah. Sometimes
somebody's writing up impeachment documents right now. Probably the color party.
Why would they care? Wouldn't that just mean that like they're winning me over? Like from their point of view?
I'll point out that I feel like there was a mall security guard who was standing about 10 feet away from us.
Yeah, he moved.
He moved away from us, though, so I think either that means he's gone for backup, or he's gone to get his autograph book because he's realized that the two poor artists are here,
Yes.
and he wants our autograph.
I'm trying to decide like what I actually want. Like, I think that this is just like a flying type. Like
You've just drawn a flower and a bird.
right, but like that's. But
Where's
it's all.
where's the Pokemon, man?
It's all one thing. Like that's the unique thing about this Pokemon.
You just drawn a bird stuck in a flower. I mean, that's like how Pokemon origins happen, right? It's like, this Pokemon used to just be a hummingbird drinking from a flower, and then it got stuck, and it turned into a
it's
Pokemon.
The whole thing. So it's like a plant. See, but like the thing is, like this looks like a bird,
What's wrong with its wings?
but like this is its mouth. So like I'm actually gonna put some like teeth in here.
Teeth. Oh, it's so much creepier now.
It's like one of those chests, like are you left brain or right brain? What do you see when you look at this?
Yeah, do you see a flower and a bird, or do you see a mouthful of teeth?
So this is what I'm saying. It's like it looks like a bird getting things out of a flower, but that's all a trick because this is the mouth. Like this is the head of the Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm not.
So
It just looks like a shark now.
yeah. But it's
Also, is that a bird of paradise?
I didn't actually look up the flower.
I feel like
But-
it's just generic
But
flower.
the bird of paradise, it's based off of the bird of paradise.
because
the
there's
bird-
a bird.
The bird of paradise, there's two ways to look at a bird of paradise. You can look at it like it's a beak. I think I already said this.
Yeah, I think
but
you
it's like, you can look at it like it's a beak, or you can look at it like it's a bird getting it out of the flower. So it's like that's kind of the concept of this. So it doesn't look the exact same as
So is
the
it
bird
done?
of paradise.
It's just a bird stuck in a flower with some teeth where the wings should be?
Well, it looks like a bird stuck in a flower, but it's actually not that.
I think-
I think that actually what this is it's not flying type. I think it has like an ability similar to that anchor Pokemon, where it's a grass ghost type, but it has the ability to make it so that anytime it uses a steel type move, it has super effective bonus to it. I think that that's kind of like what this is. Like it's not a flying type, but it gets super effective bonus for flying type moves because it's like a bird,
Could
but
be.
it's not a bird. I have to name it.
Oh,
So
we do?
it has to be like some sort of
Do you have to
pun.
name them?
Well, that's
I
normally
know, that was
how-
news to me too. Now I gotta
That's,
start.
I mean, that's
I gotta start thinking real
that's
hard.
normally
now.
what we do. So it's like
What do you mean it's normally what we do? When we mix flowers with Pokemon on Mother's Day, we normally name them?
yeah. No, anytime we've made up a Pokemon, we've named it.
Oh, that's a little
So-
different.
Bird. It has to have like a pun off of Bird of Paradise, or something like that.
Probably Teeth of Paradise.
Yeah, but that's not very Pokemon-y.
Call it, just reverse it to Paradise of Bird. Oh, man.
That's Digimon.
Oh, yeah. different
Here,
fandom.
I'll put my name and age.
Old to put your name and age to something before
I titled it.
you title it. You
Well,
could-
the art's done. Paradise. Pear. I'll call it. It's not a good name.
that's
Pear-
a given.
Pear bird.
Parabird?
Pear bird.
That sounds like a bird that works as a teaching assistant.
It could be like someone that jumped out of a plane.
That's a parachute. Okay, sure. Yeah, okay.
It's the same root word because it means to guard. A parachute comes from the same root word as a para.
All right. So that's your.
Yep, that's my drawing.
Do I go next then?
No, I think it's my mom's.
Your mom.
turn.
I picked
Yeah,
the
she
middle.
wanted to go
We
middle.
Put your mom.
That way,
second.
the most forgotten.
Yes.
It's like when you're getting a school assignment, you always pick to go middle, so no one remembers you.
Or maybe somebody will start watching, get bored, and not make it to mine.
Oh, yeah.
Guess
Yeah.
that would be the end, but
Right.
Yeah, well, that leaves hope for me, because people are interested by you, because they're like, maybe she's better than the 2-4, which
Yeah.
we all know will be true.
no.
I'm gonna check
I mean,
on the recording.
It's hard to be worse.
A lot of his talents.
we're still
are
there.
here, So,
What a shame.
so I said my favorite flower is carnation, and that's true for a cut flower because they last a long time and they come in different colors.
Right.
But for live flowers, I like petunias. So I'm gonna do a petunia.
Okay.
So there's certain flowers you don't like to see dying.
Or they
the
just
sound.
died.
I think she doesn't like to see any flowers dying.
Oh,
Except for,
I'm
like,
good
the
at
stinky
killing
ones.
roses. I like roses, but I kill them for some reason.
I don't think roses tend to last very long.
you don't think so?
No.
Depends on where you buy them from.
And some people know how to take. I mean, some like carnations, you just stick them in water and they're okay. But roses, you have to have the right temperature and put food in your water.
Yeah, they're like movie star flowers. You got to be coddled.
Hampered constantly.
Yeah, constant. You got to have their water changed.
Your
You got to
flower.
massage them.
Your flower kind of looks like a parachute, like we were just talking about.
Is this the bird of paradise?
Yeah, I'm having trouble.
Not that yours looks anything like a bird of paradise. In fact, I think yours looks more like this flower. What's this flower again?
It's a petunia.
Oh, petunia. See, we're men, so we don't know more than one type of flower. We know birds of paradise, except we also just don't.
Yeah, we know that it's a cool sounding name.
Yeah. I don't know what they look like.
Yeah, I kind of have somewhat of an image of what it looks like in my head.
These grow well in Arizona, so you've probably seen.
I know that this is what that one ant is named after.
Oh yes.
Aunt Petunia. Who knew such an awful woman could have such a beautiful name?
Yeah. She was almost halfway redeemed.
Isn't that just another way of saying she wasn't?
Yeah, but like she was almost there.
Yeah, well, that's,
When Dudley gets more redeemed
All right,
than
so
you.
show the people at home what you've drawn so
So
far.
this is little dots of flower.
Or hold it up a little
Looks
bit,
like-
maybe.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
how, looks like a flower with feet.
He's got some feet, and
Yeah.
this is sort of like wings.
This looks like something you
Oh.
find in a Mario game.
Is yours actually going to be like flying type?
Yeah.
Mine pretended to be
You
flying
added too many
type.
teeth for it to be a flying
Yeah,
type.
it was no longer flying type by the time I was done. My original plan was, this is easy, flying grass type. There's not very many of those already.
And mine's a cyclops.
This is how all Pokemon companies, like how the Pokemon company works.
Cyclops.
Oh, I draw lots of Cyclopses on the channel.
Yeah, but yours are accidents.
Yeah, I actually like that.
Yeah.
See, this is just proof that moms are better artists than the 2-4 artists.
Especially when it comes to flowers.
Yeah, no, it's true. Moms
I like the
know how to draw
I
flowers.
like the nose and mouth.
Plus, I'm cheating a little bit. So,
I mean, yeah, that is a flower Pokemon.
now,
Yeah.
okay, so you have to put a name and age.
Name and age.
You also
Some people refuse to put their age, but that's like who was it last that we had that didn't put their age?
it may have been my mom.
I thought it was someone else.
That way people can't track you down.
Yeah.
Because they can know your name and your face, but if they know your age,
Mm-hmm.
that's where things get really specific.
Okay, that's it.
Petuniamon.
Petunia.
You
Can
fly
I ask you?
and run.
Can I trouble you for one other thing? There was one. The last time we had my mom on the channel, she drew a little character that she grew up with drawing, and I hear a rumor that there's a little character you used to draw
Yeah.
growing up.
Well, we used to make it at the family dinner on Christmas. It was Bun Man, but we also can draw them too. Do you want me to draw a
Oh,
Bun Man?
you used to make Bun Man out of
actual buns.
Oh, out of actual
and,
Yeah.
buns.
like olives. Now the cousins, we draw them to represent that. But if there's a bun around at a buffet and you have much vegetables, you can make a bun man.
I mean,
Did
we're
you
in a
ever
mall.
make
There's
bun
probably
man?
a Cinnabon around here
I
somewhere.
feel like I
but-
must have, but I don't remember doing it. So it's probably when I was young.
When I went to visit my cousin in Florida just recently, we were talking about Bun Man, and we thought he originated it. He said my dad started it and blamed it on him. He's like, come on over here, let's do this. Here, put this here, put this here. And then said, oh, look what Jay made. And
Right.
it was really my dad that started Bun Man.
Oh,
That does
man.
sound like the type of thing he would do.
There's like
Yeah.
family,
I know
family
he
controversy
posts on
live.
Facebook all the time with
Yes.
pictures of bun mans that he makes.
And so when I went to visit Jay and his wife, we went to the New Orleans area and got a beignet that's shaped like Mickey Mouse, and he
Right.
made a bun man out of the Mickey Mouse beignet.
Wow.
So
So do you want to draw a Bun Man for us?
I can. They're usually not very pretty.
So that people kind of know what.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Nothing we draw is ever really pretty either. So,
They usually have olive eyes,
like
Like-
actual olives?
an actual olive, and then if there's tomatoes, you put tomato mouth.
It looks like a
and then-
Voltorb.
Then you
Which for
maybe-
those people at home that don't know what that is, that's a Pokemon.
Yep. A carrot stick for a
It
nose,
no longer looks like a Voltorb.
Yeah.
and then a lettuce leaf for hair. It's a little
So-
bit like your
Yeah.
hats.
No, that's it's like an artist
And so
bun.
that's sort of
Yeah.
a
There's a bun
drawing
man.
of a bun man.
Yeah.
That is quite special.
An honorary poor artist bun man.
Well, thank you for drawing Petunia Mom. The greatest named Pokemon.
It's a
And
very
Bun Man.
it's a very Digimon named Pokemon.
Fantastic. I guess that means I have to draw a Pokemon now. And I'm going to draw my favorite flower. Or at least one that I'm fond of.
hmm
I'm going to draw the dandelion. Now, is a dandelion really a flower? I don't know. I'm not a...
Well, I think what most people think of is the dead dandelion, but it is a flower
I'm
before
going to draw
that.
the dead part.
Yeah.
They consider it a weed, but I think it's a flower. It's having a resurgence in health now because people eat them. One
eat
time,
them?
yeah. You
Oh,
can
yeah, no,
make
I've heard
them
of
into
that.
salads. You can
Yeah.
make dandelion wine. When Lauren was little, like, I don't know, she was sitting outside on the grass and she ate a dandelion and I was freaking out and I made her dad call poison control.
Oh, no.
And they just laughed and said, people eat them in salads, they make wine out of them. She'll be fine. It's
Oh.
good for her.
Huh.
Mhm.
So
Well, I'm glad. Now everyone at home knows that you can do that.
I'm pretty sure I remember that happening.
or at least us
Right.
talking about it.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't, because you wouldn't have been too old.
I'm
You were
starting
gonna
with a
been
circle.
But it
maybe
was
two.
Lauren that happened, right?
But you're only a year older than her, right?
Yeah, a year older than her.
So you would
But-
have been maybe 2. Can you remember?
I don't know. I remember Lauren eating something and people freaking out, but then it being okay. That's what I remember.
Do you remember what you ate and people freaked out? Well, Joe freaked out.
It was like a bug, right?
Yeah. Joe was like, he ate a bee, he ate a bee, he ate a bee. But you
That
were
one,
okay.
I think that one was just I remember the story.
Yeah,
of
if you
it.
were a baby, you were just pulling yourself up on the windowsill and you ate a bee.
Yeah,
It didn't sting you or anything.
ate it?
Yeah.
You ate a bee?
that's what I hear.
That
Well,
explains
Joe
so
said
much.
he did. I mean, by the time I looked in his mouth, it was gone. And he
I
was fine.
Do you remember
I
choosing
used-
to eat a bee?
no, I do remember actually liking bugs when I was a kid.
Ew.
Like I had like a bug collecting kit, and
Oh,
I would like.
that's different than what I thought you meant. I thought you meant like you liked them
No,
as
I
a
didn't
snack.
eat them. No.
I would fry him up
No,
for
like
him.
Yeah, like I remember like catching bugs and keeping them.
Yeah.
It's like
no.
now, No way.
Yeah?
Bugs are
Bugs are gross.
bugs
Yeah.
are the worst.
I mean, this is like a thing as a boy. You're supposed to like bugs.
Yeah.
That's,
Like
that's in all the movies.
the creator of Pokemon,
Yeah.
he built Pokemon around the idea of collecting bugs because he enjoyed doing that so much.
There's my dandelion Pokemon so far. Hope you like him.
Oh,
You're going like Alice in Wonderland.
yeah.
Like he's a lion.
Yeah. Except like in the Alice in Wonderland dandelions, they were like the alive versions of the dandelions. You're going like dead.
Well, I mean, I'm
Is
going
this going to be like a ghost
a
type?
form of a dandelion.
Is this like a ghost type Pokemon?
I don't know. It depends on where the body goes with this. I could just draw it as a ghost body. It'd be a lot easier than trying to do what I was thinking of next.
Yeah. Well, especially since you're going with the dead dandelion, not the living dandelion.
I'm going with the leaf.
Like the leaf is the body.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
It has a body. Maybe it's like a. Ooh, I got a new idea.
Oh, I don't like your new idea.
It's like a dandelion leaf snake.
Like how many animals are a part of this?
Yeah, just one.
You have the lion and the leaf, or you have the lion and the snake. You just need the eagle, and then it can just be the chimera.
So you're
From
saying
Greek mythology.
he needs like talons.
Yes.
I don't know. I kind
Just
of
go-
like him. I
just
kind of
go
like him how he
full-
is.
Like people will be like, "Wait, you're doing a dandelion? Why is it Greek mythology all of a sudden?"
I kind of like him. He's derpy and wormish.
Yeah, that's true. This looks like a first evolution.
Yeah, it was gonna
Maybe-
be. It was
maybe
gonna
a
be
bit of-
cool, and then just he's up there with Weedle and Caterpie down.
Maybe its final evolution is the chimera.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what more he needs. I feel like he's already ruined, and if I add more, it's more
Well,
ruined.
That's how poor art works. The more you draw, the worse it gets. Why?
Because we're poor artists.
No, I wasn't saying why. I was saying why that what you're drawing.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the answer also. It's because we're poor artists. I'm giving him like. You ever seen one of those like fuzzy caterpillars?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I thought these were legs.
It's up to the interpretation. I'm sure there are Pokemon that artists have drawn for Pokemon, and then people make them move in a way, and people are like, "That's not
It's not
possible."
It's not what I expect. It's like what's the hey, there's a kid here.
Just a random mall kid.
What are you doing,
We might know this random mall kid.
You're looking at the Pokemon he's drawing.
What do you think? Give it a score out of 2. 0, 1, or 2.
No.
Shaking it, yeah, the appropriate response.
Side eye.
But what's the Entei?
Thank you, random mall kid.
It's Entei, right? The fire
Yeah.
dog Pokemon.
The cool.
Yeah, it's cool. But then like people animated it, and you're like, oh, those are ears.
Yeah.
You know, like the mane it has
Alright, there.
is like actually just like dog ears.
Now he's got some fuzzy caterpillar leaf things. That's what it says in the Pokédex. Covered in fuzzy caterpillar leaf things. What do you think? Did you catch that Pokemon? No?
Which one is your favorite of the 3 Pokemon we drew? This one? That one? Or this one? This one?
Petuniamon.
Yep, Petuniamon is
There you have it.
Random Mall Kid's favorite.
Definitive proof from the random mall kid that moms draw better than the 2 poor artists. But this can be redeemed with a name, I think. We'll call him Leafy Lion.
Yep. No.
Leafy Lion.
That
Yeah.
does not sound
It's like
a
Dandelion,
Pokemon
but
name.
Leafy Lion.
It has to at least be spelled weird. Like it could maybe be pronounced that way.
It's the middle capital L that makes it weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
But not in the way Pokemon does it.
No, it's not.
I'm
You're right.
not saying my name is good. or Pokemon-y either. But
I think I actually have the best one, name-wise. I got Dandelion in there.
yeah,
Well,
you could have made it more dandy.
this is a grandma in the wild. She's just tending to the random mall children.
Giving away my jewelry.
Yeah, they're just giving them jewelry. Man, you're a great mom.
That's what we do.
So, thanks for being on the channel with us today and
Thank you. It was
drawing in
fun.
this Brandon Mall setting and for liking flowers
Oh, thank you. I always like flowers
and
for
for
you.
giving us Benj.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
And all the things I have done for the art world.
Yes,
Or to the art world, that's what we should say.
You are partially responsible for everything he has done to the art world and for the art
I
world.
don't know how to respond to that.
That is acceptable.
Mhm.
Well, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
As always, we're surprised you made it this far into our video.
There's no way we could possibly ask you to subscribe to this atrocity, so we won't.
We would say share it with your friends, but it's probably better for wasting your enemy's time.
We're probably not going to get any better, but we will keep drawing.
See you next time.